first opened back in 2010, there's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Nick Tempish gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
For the Red Sox.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon, as it's to 3-1 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that's in there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. There goes Pedroia. Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's set, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Nope.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Polanco. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Chris Sale is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, what we've seen in baseball is the pitchers are dominating, and the strikeout is the big thing. He's averaging just under a strikeout an inning, so he fits right in the category with his peers. He's got dominating stuff. He can go after hitters when he needs to, and I'm looking to watch him execute and really walk out of here with another dominating performance.
Now in the box, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 3 base hits in 19 tries. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Now a snap throw to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Has a look, now the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Set to deliver on 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Set to deal on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Standing in, Brian Dozier. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Sale has his target. 2-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Miguel Sano. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 6 for 10. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing and it disappears away from you.
Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And another foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Let's get a K. Come on.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The runner scores from second.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Here we go, guys.
0-1 count and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Oh, that's got to be so frustrating for the pitcher. Now, I know the ball was hit hard, but he kind of olayed that. With runners in scoring position, you got to throw your body in front of it and knock it down.
Look at it, guys. Double them up right here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Stop right here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Tight spot. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Take it off. Let's go.
Grounder down the line at third. He'll come to the plate with it, and they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogart.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Let's run the 5-4-3 here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Down the first baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Right fielder,
chance? Mookie Betts.
Mookie
0 for
Betts.
1 here in the early going. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. At the plate, Ben Paulson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Ben Paulson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic.
Young Ho.
And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Here's Byung-Ho Park, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Stubbs waits on the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail here 4-0. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hanley Ramirez.
First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie
Digging in to
Bradley
try it again.
Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. And here's a ball hit in the air. Paulson coming on, and this will land foul. The next 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
In now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Red Sox. Catcher.
Digging in, Blake Swihart. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line hard, but foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away.
Batting 9th. Catcher. Chris Jimenez.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Sale into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Pedroia waiting. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Santana is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is by Moreland, and down the line, a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Ben Paulson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. And he lays off for ball 1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
A bullet to first base.
Now batting, first baseman, Byung-ho.
Here's Byung-ho Park. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Sale sets. Here it comes on 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs. He blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Twins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tyler Duffy is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Tyler Duffy.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1. Here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
That's the 7th game he's hit in.
Up next for
Look
the Red
out.
Sox.
7 games. That's
Designated
1
hitter,
week of feeling pretty good.
Ramirez.
Let's see how long he can make this last.
Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh and 1 count and the pitch.
No, that's down.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Go, Gwen.
Now a move over to first and the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit on the ground out to short. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the
Center
second
fielder,
one you hit. Nice
Jackie
job.
Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Blake Swihart would be next. Second and third, 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball. Foul. Set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 outs. He's got a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here comes the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Boston strands a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
The high fastball is in there. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Sale ready with the 2-0. Down the third baseline. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
Boy, he got himself on a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
Ready now, Chris Jimenez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. From the stretch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit on the ground to third. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail here 4-0. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Swihart.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Goes the other way, hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Polanco is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
The shortstop, number 2.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's a perfect 5 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Softly hit out toward short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's a nice infield single. Was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here's Mookie Betts. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 0-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Get it swinging.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Twins nothing. Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him close. Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he is in there.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit, Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready once again, Ben Paulson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
One and one. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup, and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman.
Here's Byung-Ho Park. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A couple of walks for him thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland around first on his way for two. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's double number 3 so far on the year.
They're gonna hit run.
The 0-1 delivery. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Play it smart.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Runner at second here with one man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher, Blake.
Ready for another shot now. Blake Swihart. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Shut him down now.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. From the stretch, inside and low, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, he got jammed. It's not going to look pretty when you talk to him about it. But, man, in the box scores, he picks up the RBI and keeps his team pushing forward.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. Boston's out in front, 6-0. Stepping into the box, Drew Stubbs. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Riding in once again, Chris Jimenez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
1 out and a runner on second base. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
In now, Danny Santana. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Sale ready with the 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's ball 3.
Ball 3. Sale sets. Here it is on 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Too high, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Benintendi, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 6-3. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
57, Ryan Presley.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. high in the air out to center field. Stubbs is over. One down.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2. I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Two down, runners at first and second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Paulson is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Baseman, Miguel Sano.
Come on, Joe.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Come on, Miguel.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi ranging back to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Third home run for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
This guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Tyler Thornburg is on the pitch here in the eighth with nobody out.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Standing in now, Ben Paulson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Man, you got the guy 0-2. How frustrating can you be to leave a ball out over the plate and he ends up getting a base hit?
Into the box now, Byung-Ho Park.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1 takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Joe Mauer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 0-1 pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Come on.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, catcher.
Robbie Ross
Jimenez.
will come on and make his
Your
4th
attention,
appearance in this
Now
campaign.
pitching for the Red Sox, number 28, Robbie Ross.
Chris Jimenez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
Punch one through.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled straight back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. On to the 9th inning from Target Field. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Twins 4. Joe Mauer will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 7,
Buddy Bushiers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, Mitch
Leading off
Moreland.
for Boston.
1 for 2 with a
First
double
baseman,
on the ledger so
Mitch
far.
Moreland.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here we go.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Polanco on the grass. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Stepping up now, Pablo Sandoval. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Tap down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Catcher. Blake Swihart.
So striding forward now, Blake Swihart. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Get it.
Out of play. Weekly hit to third. To his right, Sano. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Danny Santana will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Number 39.
And that's taken for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Three and one.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, you don't see this out of Craig Kimbrell too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam. But, you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Fernando Abad comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Fernando Abad.
Ben Paulson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Byung-Ho Park, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there.
That's
2-0.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-4 the outcome today. Chris Sale notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Nick Tepish was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.